Morning and welcome to my blog reading the newspaper Haaretz. It is the 14th of August 2018. Netanyahu and the president of Egypt met secretly, well it's not a secret anymore, in Cairo and dealt with Gaza. Let's hope that comes to summary. This photo is certainly giving hope. I had an Egyptian neighbor in Europe who said that in Egypt they execute the terrorists. And when I asked him, really, don't you find it brutal? He said to me, well, can you allow these people to live? So, anyway, this is one way of viewing the problem. Let's go back to the front page. They're going to build in Karem, which is a beautiful area in Jerusalem, an academy, despite protests from ecology organizations. That's too bad. An American Jewish journalist was delayed in the airport, questioned about his political opinions, and later got an apology from Prime Minister Netanyahu. It was a mistake. The question is whether the journalist will apologize for his opinions, which demonize Israel, when he doesn't even live here. I think the US has enough issues to criticize before they come over here and criticize our life here. And we have, God knows, enough journalists here who do a pretty good job. There's a campaign against this candidate to be the head of the armed forces. And let me tell you what he said. This is him, very handsome man, walking with that's the candidate Golan, his name is, and he's walking with the Minister of Defense. He said during a ceremony for bereaved parents, his sons were killed in the army, that Israel shows the same symptoms as Germany during the 1930s. First of all, political statements in the army seem to me very odd that he should even be allowed to continue. And second of all, I think it's a very unfair statement to compare Israel to Germany during 1930s. I think comparing societies is completely ridiculous anyway. Everybody has their own processes and dynamics, and everybody needs to improve, but comparing Jews to Germans who became Nazis later is not very clever, nice, kind, or insightful, in my opinion. Then we have a sad news for those who love the Eurovision. The government has not passed the budget. It will cost 12 million euros, and they haven't found a budget for that. It's supposed to take place in 2019. They don't know where. There's a huge debate. So maybe that will be the solution. We'll see. It's not clear yet. The caricature, I always show it, of the day is against right-wing organizations called Im Tirtzu. And I don't know what that's supposed to mean. The right-wing marching, like, I don't know. Anyway, that's a caricature. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. Skipping over to news about how can we avoid the Holocaust. You can't. Look how many mentions it gets. Inappropriate behavior of pupils, high school pupils, during a trip to Majdanek concentration camp. And the journalist writing an opinion said perhaps they're too young, and I agree. And I actually don't know why 40,000 youths go every year from Israel to Poland. I think it's a huge expense. And seeing as the Board of Education saves on teacher salaries, I think definitely those trips can be canceled and the money used better to pay teachers and attract more quality people in education and invest in education. Sadly, in Italy, problems with domestic violence. The woman says she could have been a lawyer. The time she spent in courts and nobody helped her. It's very sad. It's an international problem. Again, domestic violence is an international problem we need to deal with. It has to do with power in society. And this is Thailand. Monks are too fat. They drink energy drinks. Stop drinking energy drinks. Peace, love, and light.